What's up to YouTube? So, after watching last night's SummerSlam, it was actually a pretty decent pay-per-view. Some of the matches were pretty good. So, I'm just going to give you my opinion on what I thought of them. So, we're going to do the pre-show matches and then the actual main card. So, since I missed the beginning of the pre-show, I just went and watched the first two matches, and after seeing the Miz and the Miz-tourage, I'm sorry, win, I thought the match was pretty good. It was alright, not anything special. So, yeah, I knew it's like you could have had the IC title on the pay-per-view, but I knew they wasn't ready for Jason Jordan to face the Miz, so... But yeah, I thought it was an okay match. So we're going to move on. And the Cruiserweight title match which was the first title match out of 8. So yeah, you had Neville winning the Cruiserweight Championship again, which I don't know why they had him lose it last Monday night. There has to be a reason. There's always a reason why they do what they do. So, who knows? I thought the match was actually really good. Wish it was on the main card instead of the actual pre-show, but it was an outstanding match, I would say. So, yeah, I thought Neville did a good job, and congrats to Neville to winning on the title, and we'll see what happens in the next. We'll see what happens tonight. What's going to happen with the title? So, great. So WWE's the SmackDown titles. Awesome tag team match, I say. Oh, did not expect the Usos to win it, but I thought the match was awesome. I could say probably the best tag team match. And again, another match that should have been on the main card. But I know they're going to have some matches for the pre-show, even though I don't know why they need a 2-hour pre-show. An hour's enough. They could have just had that 6-man tag, and that would have been plenty. They could have more. They could have filled up this card technically, but I guess they didn't want to go past the 11 o'clock hour, even though they do for WrestleMania, which I don't understand why. But anyway, the Usos win the SmackDown tag team titles. Great match. Can't take anything away from New Day. Just like can't wait to see what they do next with the Usos now. And hopefully they'll probably have a rematch Tuesday night. I'm assuming, so we'll have to wait and see. And I bet you, what's his face? The Cruiserweight title will probably happen tonight again. They might do a rematch tonight. Who knows? With Neville and Tuzawi, whatever his name is, Tuzawi, I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna get to the main card. And of course they had the first match with John Cena and Baron Corbin. Yeah, this is basically just to teach Baron Corbin a lesson, not to like make fun of, not to go on Twitter and talk bit down about the military and the troops. It was kind of a joke match, you could say. John Cena was just having too much fun. He didn't take it seriously at all. It was just a match to him. But yeah, but I hope Baron Corbin learns his lesson. So hopefully we'll have to see what happens in the future. Kind of got squashed. I don't know what could happen after cashing in his Money in the Bank contract on last Tuesday night. Didn't know the reason until finding out that, yeah, crashing on YouTube or on Twitter. It's pretty sad, but hey, what can you say? Gotta keep your mouth shut, dude. So the SmackDown Women's Championship, pretty decent match. Uh, wasn't expecting Natalia to win it, and that was kind of weird. But it seems like there's always some last minute changes here and there during the match before their match. And who knows? It could have probably happened the day of, or it could have just happened like maybe a few minutes, like on the fly, like changing their mind. Vince is always changing his mind so much. So, but yeah, Natalia wins the SmackDown Women's Championship for the second time. So we'll see what they do with the future of that. And Carmella's got the Money in the Bank, so yeah, there was no run-in. So we'll wait and see what happens next. And this was a pretty boring match. Enzo, or Big Show and Big Cass. Nobody was really into it. They were kind of getting bored, the crowd was. If it wasn't for Enzo getting out of the shark cage, which was, in my mind, I had a feeling that was going to happen. But that was the only thing that made this match a little interesting. But then he gets the big boot to the face, and he's knocked out. And I'm like, they're gonna have Big Cass win this match now, because that's basically how I see it. So yeah, it was a lame match, but stupid of why put Enzo in a shark cage when he's gonna escape, and he used baby oil just to escape the cage, and then took off his shorts, and all he had was like his underwear on. That made no sense either, but oh well. But yeah, that was a pretty crappy match, I would say. Randy Orton and Rusev. Well, didn't expect almost maybe a 90-second match, if that. Just an RKO out of nowhere. But Rusev came in, beat the crap out of Orton before the bell rang, and then all of a sudden when they got in the ring, bell rang, boom, RKO, that's it. End of discussion there. Orton wins. Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. Pretty good match. Actually, it was probably the best women's title match I've seen in a long time. Pretty brutal in the beginning. I don't know if they really do hate each other. It just makes it look like they do. But when I heard like that slap by Alexa Bliss in the beginning of the match, that literally got me excited to hey, I can enjoy this match. Enjoy it. So I thought the match was really good. Sasha Banks wins her 4th women's championship. Raw Women's Championship, I should say. So good for her. And maybe there could be, hopefully we'll see something with Bayley and Sasha now. I don't know. I know Alexa Bliss will get her rematch, but who knows, that could be tonight. Or it could be at the next pay-per-view, who knows. Just have to wait and see. But I feel like, when Bayley is healthy again, and if Sasha's still holding that title, then I would love to see Sasha and Bayley. And hopefully they turn. I kind of want to see a Sasha turn heel. So, but yeah, Sasha wins the Women's Raw title. And Finn Balor, the Demon, again for the 2nd year in a row at SummerSlam. He beat Bray Wyatt, which I had a feeling that was going to happen because how Bray Wyatt won the match on last Monday night. So I'm thinking, they're going to give the win to Finn Balor this time. And pretty good match. I couldn't. Yeah, it was a really decent. It was a really good match, I would say. I mean, they both put on a good show. Of course, like putting the scare on Bray Wyatt was probably the best thing. Seeing the scary face of him, like, oh, I'm afraid of the demon. So yeah, Finn Balor wins, and we're gonna move on to the next one. So yeah, Ambrose and Rollins win the Raw Tag Team titles. I think that was probably the second best tag team match, besides the Usos and the New Day. Really good tag team match. And then until like when there was a beach ball being thrown around during the match, and all of a sudden you see Cesaro go out there and tear up a beach ball, which made the crowd even more energized and excited. But it's like, hey, they should have been focusing on the tag team match, because it seemed like the fans did not care about Cesaro and Sheamus. Which is pretty sad, because both guys are talented. I do like to see if they could push Cesaro to a singles match again, but I think that's pretty much dead now. But yeah, Cesaro got so ticked off, which was so funny, seeing him tear up the beach ball. But they still lost the tag team titles. Again, there's going to be some rematches for these titles. There were 5 title changes last night, which was unbelievable. And then the U.S. title match, AJ retains it. But I just felt like Shane McMahon played a lot more of a bigger role in the match than the actual match itself. Him getting like beat up pretty much, still recovering and like making pinfalls and all that crap. But it's just like, I just felt so, I was like, ew, why are they focusing on Shane? It kind of reminded me of the Hell in a Cell match between Triple H and Undertaker at WrestleMania 28, where they focused on Shawn Michaels more than the actual match itself. But they actually put on a really good match. Like I said, AJ retains it. So it was a really good show. Kevin knows how to make you interested in watching his matches. So pretty good. I'll give that a pretty good match. The WWE Championship match. Well, it was a letdown, which I kind of had a feeling that it would be a letdown. Jinder Mahal again. Not your typical heel guy that should be the champion. Like I said, I don't want so much hate for the guy. He's just lousy. He's always going to be a jobber. A jobber holding a title. That's all he is. He's making the title look bad. And then Nakamura, it just made him look bad too. Like that was a pretty sad match. I mean, I know like Orton and Jinder had that match at Battleground of a zombie match, zombie chamber match or whatever it was. But how do you have the Singh brothers interfere in your match and make you win? If it's going to be the same thing over and over again, it's going to get tiring. The crowds, people are not into this. They don't give a crap about Jinder as their WWE champion. They want to see a new champion. I think a lot of people thought Nakamura was going to walk out as the WWE champion, but I kind of had a feeling that this is not his time yet. I don't believe it was his time yet. But yeah, it just made Nakamura look bad, and that's pretty. After he beat John Cena in that #1 contenders match, it's just basically, you could have just had John Cena in the match and win the title back, just to give him his 17th reign and pass Ric Flair. That's all I could say about that. But yeah, it was a horrible WWE title match. I'm like, maybe they should have put that in the middle of the card instead of near the end. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, Jinder Mahal retained the title, so. And then you had the Fatal 4-Way. And you know what? They made Braun Strowman look strong in the beginning of the match. He threw Brock Lesnar around like he was like a rag doll, basically. You 2 power slams on 2 tables and then throw a table on top of him just out of just like, hey, it's over with, like, hey. And then they take out Brock Lesnar, which was like, I know that he was going to come back and there's no way that he's going to be out of the match at all because he's defending his title and he wasn't going anywhere. Just like I knew he's signed on to WrestleMania next year, so it doesn't. He wasn't going to lose the title. Yeah, Brock wins the title, but he got beat up. I could see Braun Strowman becoming the Universal Champion, the WWE Universal Champion. Maybe not a WWE Champion, but he could win that second graded title. But they just look like they made Braun Strowman look strong in that match. It's just like, and all 4 guys actually did really well. Samoa Joe was awesome. Of course, Roman Reigns always puts on a really good match. But all 4 guys in the ring, they put on a really great Fatal 4-Way match. I just loved how the crowd was into it, and that's how a main event should be. You need to have that. You need to have it strong, and you need it to be strong through the whole to the end. And that's just my opinion, but it's just like, hey, it made the Universal title was a lot better than the Universal title match, I should say, was a lot better than the WWE Championship match. It's pretty sad because the WWE title is supposed to be their #1 title, and this is supposed to be their second graded championship. So Brock comes out, gets the crap beat out of him. I was waiting to see him and Braun Strowman finally get a face-to-face and have some contact in this match. So awesome. But yeah, so Brock retains his Universal Championship. I don't know if he's going to be on Raw tonight. He could show up, who knows. Depends on how banged up he got last night. So yeah, I thought the pay-per-view was pretty good. It started off slow, but it actually built up and it got really good. And then the main event just blew it out of the water, just like it should have. And that's what you need. You need a strong main event. So yeah, it was I thought it was a really good show after all. So this is it, and if you like this video, hit that like button, comment if you like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.